Hi, so this is take one of part 3 in a series that I'm working on here on Ustream.tv uh, entitled The Future of Everything, Everything, Everything. So in the first episode I did, or the first video, I talked about the history of copyright, essentially. And in the second, I talked about trying to create a definition, or would conceivably be, I guess I should say. And so where copyright is today in reality, since of course in the last video I didn't really come to any conclusion, is in two well-defined, well-established areas of computing. And that is hardware and software. But where copyright exists on hardware, use extends to software. What this exactly means is that just because you can use computers and electronics to entertain yourself with available technology that is controlled and thought to be legal, you still, above and beyond all of this, what we might call popularity, you still have the ability to experience the same copy as software data in ways and means that are not controlled nor illegal. So you have a different operative means. Realize that copyright law, or copyright itself, was not a historic front, okay, relating to the other two videos I did, for example, an affront to the church, but rather copyright was a reactionary movement to opposed foreign technology. Instead of embracing new technology, copyright, if you will, fears it somehow. That is, in terms of copyright, fear is its sensibility. The question the individual faces is to use technology for entertainment and be acceptable to society, or to use technology for communication. The reality of copywriting digital information is that it is about the right to experience, not the right to copy. Since experience is a fundamental human trait, copyright is retarded by software. But the reality of copyright is that the control of hardware is ever present. And so it goes on and on and on between software and hardware. So why has hardware then not been designed to control copy? And I'm talking about computers here, of course. Well, this is partly because of the laws of science, not the laws of man, such as copyright. But the guiding modus here is that computers have always been in a struggle in the mass market. Computers never really broke through until very recently to a mass market, even though they've been around for 2 or more decades, depending on how you measure it. Because computers are commonly viewed as too complex to understand, copyright is applicable through ignorance and fear. If computers were made to control copy, they would not have been so easily entertained by the masses. So now that computers have passed this historic mark and become a mass media of some sort, law must dismantle this entertainization of computers. We might call this the sexing up of computers to sell computers to people and get them yelling. Well, that's all over now. Once computers control copy, copyright will prevail, which always has existed in certain sectors of the population anyways. These are often lower classed sectors or classless sectors, and those without particularly a education or keen comprehension of computers and computer science.